Imagine this, not a grand transformation, not a 12-week challenge or a New Year's resolution, but something smaller. Something so small it could fit between breaths, between sips of morning tea, between one thought and the next. Because in the end, it's not the big leaps that change us. It's the quiet repetitions, the unnoticed acts, the micro habits, those tiny rituals that whisper instead of shout, yet shape the way we live, the way we age, the way we heal. You've probably heard the phrase, small steps add up. But here's the deeper truth. They don't just add up, they compound. Each small act sends a ripple through your biology, your emotions, your entire energy field. One glass of water upon waking can shift your metabolism for hours. One mindful meal can recalibrate your digestion for days. One act of gratitude before eating can soothe the nervous system that governs your gut. These aren't tasks, they're quiet revolutions disguised as ordinary moments. So, let's strip health of the noise, the confusion, the endless advice, the trends that overwhelm instead of empower. Let's come back to simplicity, to 3 daily food rituals so small you could almost ignore them. And yet, if you practice them with presence, they will change everything. Because your body is always listening, always adapting, always writing the story of your future in the ink of your habits. The first micro habit begins at sunrise, or rather before you touch your phone, before the day floods in. It's the act of greeting your body with water. Not coffee, not juice, just pure, clean water. It sounds simple, even trivial, but the moment you wake, your cells are parched. Your organs are whispering for renewal. Overnight, your body has been detoxifying, balancing hormones, repairing tissue. What it needs first thing isn't stimulation, it's replenishment. Drinking water upon waking isn't about hydration alone, it's communication. It tells your body, I'm here with you. It signals your liver to flush out the night's waste, your digestive tract to awaken gently, your brain to fire up neurons without strain. Think of it as the simplest form of love, clear, effortless, essential. Add a squeeze of lemon or a pinch of sea salt if you like, but the act itself is what matters. 1 glass every morning, a tiny promise that compounds into clarity, energy, and inner calm. You'd be amazed how something so small can rewrite your mornings. When you drink water first, your craving for sugar softens, your mood steadies, your focus sharpens. It's as if the body, relieved from its silent thirst, finally exhales. And that's what health really is, not perfection, but exhalation. A body that no longer fights you, because it feels seen. The second micro-habit is even simpler, yet most of us skip it daily without realizing its power. Pause before you eat. Just pause. For 5 seconds, maybe 10. No need for prayer or ceremony, though you can make it sacred if you wish. Just breathe. Let the world slow down long enough for your body to recognize that nourishment is coming. This small act flips a switch inside you. It shifts your nervous system from fight or flight to rest and digest. It allows your stomach to release enzymes, your pancreas to prepare insulin, your gut to open its doors. Modern life has trained us to eat in motion, scrolling, driving, rushing. And in that motion, digestion suffers. Our bodies can't metabolize properly when the mind is sprinting. But when we pause, even briefly, we invite harmony back to the table. Science has confirmed what ancient wisdom always knew. Mindfulness transforms metabolism. When you eat slowly, you absorb nutrients more effectively. You regulate appetite hormones. You prevent spikes in blood sugar that lead to fatigue and cravings. But beyond biology, there's beauty in that pause. It's a moment of gratitude, a bridge between hunger and fulfillment. It reminds you that eating isn't just fueling, it's communion. Picture this. You're sitting with your plate, you take a breath, you look at what's before you, not as calories or macros, but as the earth made visible. You taste, you chew, you feel texture, you smell warmth. That's not just mindfulness, that's embodiment. And when you live from embodiment, your entire relationship with food transforms. The body stops being a battlefield and becomes a home again. The third micro-habit unfolds in the evening, when the noise fades and the body begins to settle. It's about closing the kitchen before your mind shuts down. In other words, stop eating at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. Again, tiny but profound. We've normalized late-night snacks, midnight meals, that extra bite while watching something soft on a screen. But your digestive system never gets to rest if you do. When you eat right before sleep, your body spends the night processing instead of repairing. Blood sugar stays high, fat storage increases, and sleep quality suffers. But when you let your body wind down empty, magic happens. Growth hormones rise, cellular repair deepens, detox pathways open fully. The body finally has time to clean the house. You wake clearer, lighter, and less inflamed, not because you starved, but because you allowed space. In biology, as in life, healing happens in the pauses. Try it for a week. Finish dinner earlier. Drink water if you crave something later, or herbal tea. Notice how your body begins to trust you again, how sleep comes deeper, how mornings feel lighter. It's astonishing how quickly balance returns when you stop asking your body to multitask between digestion and rest. And here's the thing, these 3 rituals aren't revolutionary. You've probably heard them before, maybe even tried them. But what gives them power isn't knowledge, it's consistency. Doing them when no one's watching, doing them even when life feels messy. Because health isn't built in moments of inspiration, it's built in repetition, quiet, imperfect repetition that turns intention into instinct. It's easy to underestimate small actions. The human mind loves drama, transformation, overnight success. But biology loves rhythm. It thrives on patterns repeated gently, faithfully, day after day. A body nourished in small ways begins to trust its owner again. A metabolism given stability begins to heal. Over time, what felt like effort becomes nature, like breathing, like blinking, like gratitude. And maybe that's what modern wellness has forgotten, that health doesn't begin in intensity. It begins in intimacy. In the small ways you choose to care for yourself when no one applauds. The moment you place a glass of water beside your bed, the breath you take before your first bite, the choice to end the day in quiet rather than consumption. These are not tasks to complete, they are relationships to tend. Every ritual you repeat tells your body a story of safety or of chaos, of love or neglect. Micro-habits speak softly, but the body listens loudly. They rebuild trust where stress once lived. And from that trust, resilience blooms. Over time, something shifts. You notice you're waking earlier, not because of alarms, but because of energy. You crave lighter foods, not from restriction, but from instinct. Your skin glows a little differently, your digestion feels smoother, your emotions stabilize. It's not magic, it's the compound interest of consistency. You've turned scattered willpower into steady momentum. Think of your body as a garden. You don't flood it once and expect flowers forever. You water it daily, you nurture, you trust the process even when you don't see the buds yet. That's how health grows, quietly, faithfully, from micro to magnificent. Now imagine the ripple effect. These 3 tiny habits, morning water, mindful eating, early dinner, seem small, but they influence everything. Hydration sharpens focus, mindfulness lowers cortisol, better sleep boosts immunity. It's a chain reaction. Your hormones rebalance, your metabolism reawakens, your cravings normalize. And because you feel better, you make better choices, not from guilt, but from ease. The beauty of micro habits is that they multiply naturally. One act of awareness invites another. You start noticing how certain foods energize you and others drain you. You reach for colors on your plate, greens, oranges, purples, without forcing it. You move a little more, rest a little deeper. You begin living in rhythm with yourself. That's the ultimate goal, not control, but coherence. There's a reason the ancients built rituals around food. They knew meals were moments of transformation, not just physical, but spiritual. Every bite was an offering to life itself. We've lost that sense of reverence in our rush to be efficient. But when you bring awareness back to eating, you restore the sacredness of nourishment. It's not about what you remove, it's about what you remember. You remember that your body isn't your enemy, it's your oldest companion, your constant witness, your home. And these micro habits are love notes left on its doorstep. Every repetition says, I care. Every pause says, I see you. Every early night says, you deserve rest. Over time, these whispers become your body's native language, and in that fluency, healing becomes effortless. Don't underestimate what one sip, one breath, one pause can do. The smallest hinge opens the heaviest door. That's how life changes, not in the grand gestures, but in the gentle persistence of what you choose every day. You are not what you occasionally do, you are what you repeatedly honor. And if you ever feel lost, come back to these 3 anchors. Start your morning hydrated. Eat your meals with presence. End your evenings with space. That's it. Simple, steady, sacred. Let those rhythms carry you. You'll find that the more you respect your body's timing, the more it rewards you with strength, focus, and peace. Because health isn't a finish line, it's a language of respect. It's how you say thank you to your body for carrying you through every storm. And the beautiful thing, the more gratitude you give, the more vitality it returns. So tonight, before you sleep, ask yourself, what small act of care can I repeat tomorrow? Not to fix yourself, but to feed yourself. Not to prove something, but to remember something. That healing is your natural state. You just have to stop interrupting it. Big health begins in the smallest of places. A glass of water, a breath before eating, a quiet night's rest. They seem tiny, but they ripple through your hormones, your mood, your sleep, your joy. They turn survival into thriving, noise into harmony. They remind you that you were never meant to chase balance. You were meant to practice it. Because in the end, transformation isn't loud. It's gentle. It doesn't announce itself. It accumulates. It begins when you decide to take care of yourself in small, consistent ways, long before the results appear. That's the quiet heroism of real health. Invisible today, undeniable tomorrow. Keep these rituals close. Let them be your compass in the chaos. Let every sip, every breath, every pause remind you that you have power, not in what you remove, but in what you repeat. Keep moving gently, eating slowly, and listening deeply, because your life is being built in the spaces between choices. And when you fill those spaces with care, your body and your future will thank you. Keep rising, keep nourishing, and keep flowing with presence. This is Vital Dynasty.